No gym? No problem. Begin a bodyweight workout at home. Hey guys, want to get fit but don't know where to start? And don't have access to a gym? No problem. We've all been there. Starting your fitness journey can be a little intimidating, but trust me, it doesn't have to be complicated. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best beginner-friendly bodyweight exercises that you can do right from your living room. That's right. No fancy equipment, no expensive gym memberships, just you, your body, and the drive to become the strongest, healthiest version of yourself. We're going to break down each exercise step by step, making sure you have the perfect form to maximize your results and prevent injuries. So, are you ready to sweat, have some fun, and unlock your inner fitness warrior? Welcome to Tyro Fitness, where beginners become warriors, one rep at a time. Let's do this. Alright, let's kick things off with a classic, the bodyweight squat. This exercise is amazing for building strength in your legs and glutes, and who doesn't want a toned booty? Trust me, we're going to be feeling the burn in all the right places with this one. First things first, stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly outwards. Now imagine you're about to sit down on a chair. Keep your back straight, chest up, and core engaged. Remember, engage that core throughout the entire movement. As you lower down, push your hips back and make sure your knees are in line with your toes. We don't want any knee caving in. It's super important to keep those knees tracking over your toes to protect your joints. Go as low as you can comfortably go, aiming to get your thighs parallel to the ground. Remember, it's okay if you can't go all the way down at first. We all start somewhere, and your mobility will improve over time. Now push through your heels to stand back up, squeezing your glutes at the top. That's one rep. See, it's not so scary, right? We're going to do 3 sets of 12 repetitions. Remember, quality over quantity. Focus on maintaining good form throughout each rep. If you're feeling like a pro, you can challenge yourself by adding a pulse at the bottom of the squat. Just a little extra something to really fire up those leg muscles. Keep breathing, stay hydrated, and get ready to feel those squats tomorrow. All right, warriors, it's time to work those upper bodies with some incline push-ups. Don't worry, we're not going full-on commando just yet. We're going to start with an incline to make it a little easier on those muscles, especially if you're new to this. Find a sturdy wall or a bench, anything that's at a slight incline. Place your hands shoulder width apart on the surface, fingers pointing forward. Step back until your body forms a straight line from head to toe. Now here's the fun part. Lower your chest towards the wall or bench by bending your elbows. Keep your core engaged and your back straight, just like we practiced in the squats. Once your chest grazes the surface, push back up to the starting position using your chest and tricep muscles. And that's 1 rep. We're aiming for 3 sets of 10 repetitions. Remember, if you're struggling, you can always adjust the incline to make it easier or harder. The key is to challenge yourself while maintaining good form. As you get stronger, you can gradually decrease the incline until you're ready to conquer those standard push-ups. It's all about progressing at your own pace. Push-ups are amazing for building strength in your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Plus, they engage your core, making it a fantastic full-body exercise. So let's get those reps in and sculpt those arms like the warriors we are. Get ready to fire up those glutes and work that core with some awesome glute bridges. This exercise is a game changer for strengthening your posterior chain. That's your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back. And it's super beginner friendly. Start by lying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Make sure your feet are hip width apart and close enough to your glutes so that you can feel your fingertips brush against your heels. Now engage your core. Remember, that core is our best friend today. And press through your heels to lift your hips off the ground. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement, like you're trying to hold a piece of paper between those cheeks. Hold for a second or two, really feeling the burn in your glutes and hamstrings. Then slowly lower your hips back down to the starting position. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 3 sets of 15 repetitions, focusing on controlled movements and squeezing those glutes at the top. If you want to challenge yourself, you can add a resistance band around your thighs or try single-leg glute bridges. Just remember to listen to your body and don't push yourself too hard, especially when you're first starting out. Glute bridges are amazing for improving hip mobility, strengthening your core, and of course, sculpting those glutes. So let's get those hips lifting and build that strong, powerful booty. Chapter 4. Bird Dog. Channel your inner animal for core stability. Alright warriors, it's time to channel our inner animals and work on our core stability with the bird dog exercise. This one might look simple, but trust me, it's a killer for strengthening your core, improving balance, and enhancing coordination. Start on all fours, with your hands directly beneath your shoulders and your knees hip-width apart. Keep your back flat and your core engaged. Remember, we want that core working hard throughout the entire exercise. Now, here's where the fun begins. Simultaneously, extend your right arm forward and your left leg back, keeping both limbs straight and parallel to the floor. Imagine you're reaching out with your fingertips and pushing back with your heel, all while maintaining a stable core. Hold for a second or two, really feeling those core muscles working, then slowly lower your arm and leg back to the starting position. Now repeat on the other side, extending your left arm and right leg. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 repetitions on each side, focusing on slow, controlled movements and keeping that core engaged throughout. If you're feeling a little wobbly at first, don't worry, that's totally normal. Just focus on finding your balance and engaging your core. As you get stronger, you'll notice a huge improvement in your stability and coordination. The bird dog is a fantastic exercise for strengthening your entire core, improving your posture, and preventing lower back pain. So let's get those limbs moving and build that rock-solid core. Chapter 5. Wall sit, feel the burn and sculpt those legs. Get ready to feel the burn and sculpt those legs with the wall sit. This isometric exercise might look easy, but trust me, it's a true test of endurance and strength. Plus, it's a fantastic way to target those quads, glutes, and calves. Find a wall space that's free of obstacles. Stand with your back flat against the wall, feet shoulder-width apart, and about 2 feet away from the wall. Now, slide your back down the wall until your knees are bent at a 90-degree angle, like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Make sure your back is flat against the wall, your core is engaged, and your weight is evenly distributed on your heels. Avoid letting your knees go past your toes. We want to protect those joints. Now hold that position. Aim for 30 seconds to start, gradually increasing the time as you get stronger. Remember to breathe deeply throughout the hold and focus on engaging your leg muscles. We're going to do 3 sets of wall sits, resting for 30 seconds between each set. If you're feeling ambitious, you can challenge yourself by holding for longer or adding pulses at the bottom of the hold. The wall sit is a fantastic exercise for building lower body strength and endurance, improving your posture, and boosting your metabolism. Plus, it's a great way to test your mental toughness. So find that wall, channel your inner strength, and let's conquer those wall sites. Chapter 6. Marching plank. Engage your core and sculpt those abs. Alright warriors, it's time to fire up those cores and sculpt those abs with the marching plank. This challenging variation of the traditional plank will test your stability, engage your entire core, and build serious strength. Start in a forearm plank position with your elbows directly beneath your shoulders and your body forming a straight line from head to toe. Engage your core, tuck your tailbone slightly under, and imagine you're pulling your belly button towards your spine. Now, here's where the marching begins. Lift your right foot off the ground, bringing your knee towards your chest. Keep your hips level and your core engaged throughout the movement. Hold for a second, then slowly lower your right foot back to the starting position. Repeat on the other side, lifting your left foot off the ground and bringing your knee towards your chest. That's 1 rep. We're going to do 3 sets of 12 repetitions, alternating legs with each rep. Focus on maintaining a stable core and avoiding any swaying or rotating in your hips. If you're feeling challenged, you can modify the exercise by dropping to your knees or performing the marching motion with your hands on an elevated surface. As you get stronger, you can increase the challenge by adding a push-up between each march or holding the plank for longer durations. The marching plank is a fantastic exercise for strengthening your entire core, improving your stability, and enhancing your overall athleticism. So let's get those cores fired up and march our way to a stronger, more sculpted midsection. You crushed it. Keep moving and reach your fitness goals. Amazing job, warriors. You absolutely crushed it today. Every rep, every drop of sweat brought you one step closer to your fitness goals. Remember, consistency is key. Even just 10 minutes a day can make a world of difference. If you enjoyed this workout and are ready to level up your fitness journey, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Tyro Fitness for more awesome workouts, and leave a comment below letting me know how you did. Let's create a supportive community of warriors, cheering each other on every step of the way. I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself today. Keep pushing, keep believing in yourself, and I'll see you in the next workout.